This is the steeple. I see 2,000 preachers. Where are the people? Well, maybe they didn't want to have their sermon stolen tonight. There, I said it. Said what? What I just said. Preacher on preacher crime. And it's happening right now. If you think for 1 minute I'm going to stand up and give my best sermon in front of this joke-stealing, illustration-nabbing, Google-grabbing pack of wild preachers, then you can just, as the Greeks would say, I realize the full power of that word is lost on this crowd of Greek class rejects. You say, preacher, are you implying that we would actually steal jokes from another preacher? 2 words. The next time you hear a preacher stand up and say, a story is told, or there was once a man who, or one time my wife Gidget me down in Mexico, and the guy's wife is not named Gidget, that sermon was stolen. Who doesn't steal stuff? Are these lovely, submissive, remaining silent in the churches, asking their husbands at home, preacherettes we have here tonight?
Preacherettes? Oh no. No.
I've still got 2 more pages of stuff. You don't scare me. Can you shoot a zombie? No, he's already dead. I've already died several times. How you ladies can preach without talking in church is a mystery to me. Well, I think this is going pretty good so far, don't you? What could be more fun than a festival of homiletics? Many things come to mind. None of which you're going to be doing because you're stuck in a festival of homiletics. In other words, learn to love it. As many of you know, I come from a long line of my church is better than your church preaching. So naturally, as I look out upon this sea of loving, caring, kumbaya-ing, high in the sky, head in the clouds, mamby-pamby, warmed over ecumenical goo, I can't help but feel like Elijah, surrounded by 1,000 prophets of Baal. Don't take that the wrong way. I'm simply saying, if we happen to have a barbecue later, my grill's gonna light before yours. Listen, bunch of grumpy preachers out there. I'm not saying that everything you believe and preach and have dedicated your entire life to is wrong. I'm thinking that, but I'm not saying it. Is it my fault that I was born into the right denomination, to the right religion, to the right God? It's called, ding, 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 jackpot! You say, but preacher, what if you hadn't been born here? What if you were born somewhere where they've never heard of Jesus, never heard of the Bible? What then, preacher, what then? Well, what then what? I was not born there. I was born in Oklahoma. Jackpot again! I don't have to worry about it. But I'll tell you this, if I had been born somewhere where they never heard of Jesus, never heard of the Bible, first thing I'd do, get me a suit, make me a raft, sail up to Texas, and get myself in a Bible study so fast, that's what I do. And I do the same thing if I was born in India, raised a Hindu, born in China, raised a Buddhist, born in Alabama, raised a Pentecostal. I do the same thing. Because even if I'm wrong, I'm going to end up right. If I'm wrong and the Hindus are right, I will come back as a talking sacred cow. If I'm wrong and the agnostics are right, they won't know what to not believe in when I'm done with them. Hey, guess what? Guess what? You're right. About what? I don't know. Huh? If I'm wrong and the Jehovah's Witnesses Christians or the Scientologists or the Mormons are right. Come on, be serious. I just want to be a Christian. What kind of Christian? Any kind that doesn't make me wear a dress when I preach.
No.
Listen, you're free to wear all the dresses you want to. Turn your thing around. I don't care. I'm not doing that. What are we saying? Simply this.
Is that normal?
The church is in a critical time of never before seen a people, which is why I'm so glad to see all these young preachers here tonight, scattered in with all the old farts. Is it here? Do we have a lot of old farts? To you young, fresh-faced, full of hope preachers, I just want to say this. Good luck. As the Apostle Paul once said, you picked a fine time to join us, Lucille. Why? Because the slippery slope is fixing to slide. I mean, it's getting weird out there. Listen, even my church isn't what it used to be. It's changed dramatically. We're much more like bad Baptists now. I don't mean cursing and drinking and skipping Sunday school. That would be more good Lutheran. On the fast track to leadership. My group's more like Starbucks with Bibles, you know. On a Sunday morning we got coffee and waffles and videos and skits and kids waving flags and an endless number of praise teams who know exactly 2 songs with only 2 words in them that somehow still last 45 minutes apiece. I don't even have time to preach anymore. I just stand up there, read an old TV guide and sit down. Nobody even notices. Why? I like that. I don't like that. I like that. Oh, shut up. Nobody cares what you like. A preacher friend of mine doesn't do sermons at all anymore. Now he just gives Christian financial advice. Let me just say this about that, if I may. There is not a preacher in this room who should be giving financial advice. To anybody. Why? Because you don't own your own house. A preacher shouldn't be preaching finances. A preacher should be preaching sermons that scare the tar out of people and get them back in church. Bring back the scary sermon. Unpopular? Maybe. Fun to do? Absolutely. By the way, a little shop talk here. No one has ever been scared back to church with PowerPoint, okay?